What's going on, everyone? I am Odie Matthews. This is a bag. We're gonna review it. Let's get to it. That was really bad. I'm probably gonna edit that one out. Today, we are taking a look at the Peak Design 45-liter travel backpack. This thing is massive, and Peak Design is an incredible company. So let's talk about them at the start for a little bit, like I always do. First thing, like always, I gotta say, they're not paying me, sponsoring me. They didn't give me this product. This is something I bought on my own because I wanted to try it out. I've used it plenty of times, and they are in no way sponsoring, affiliated, or any of that nonsense with this. This is a bag that I bought with my own hard-earned money, and I'm here to review it for you and you alone. So Peak Design is based out of California, and they make some incredible products. I have one of their accessories, well, two of their accessories technically, in this bag that I'm going to show you. They have other ones as well. This is their travel bag, like I've mentioned. They've got new duffel bag products up. They've got an everyday backpack. They've got a plethora of amazing products, including their new Kickstarter program, which is out right now, which is a tripod. Just all kinds of cool stuff. Just a great company, always doing great things. Give them a look. Go to peakdesign.com. Check out their products. They have a lot of other cool things. Read about their story and everything. Because again, another indie startup company that when you back them and when you buy products from them, you don't feel like you're giving into that corporate greed like America, like Walmart and other companies like that are just massive conglomerates that, you know, don't really care about the little guy, when Peak Design is the little guy caring about the even littler guys. So big shout out to Peak Design. You guys are amazing. Someone pointed out to me that I said that I love all these companies at the start and like I'm always praising them. Yeah, it's genuine. I don't review a product from a company if I don't like the company or agree with what they stand for. So yeah, most of these companies and these bags I'm gonna say I love the company because it's true. I do love the company. I love what they stand for, and I wouldn't review a product from someone if I didn't agree with what they believed in. So if I said at the beginning of every video with the company or the product, it's genuine, it's real. I love all these companies because I believe in what they stand for. So with that and the intro going over, let's dive into the bag that you're here to see. Okay, the first thing you're gonna notice about this bag, I got this in their gray, they have it in all black. Normally I would be an advocate for the all black material, that aesthetic, but for some reason this bag just spoke to me in gray. I like the all black, but it looks too much like a jetpack. Most of my bags, as you will see, are in all black because I do enjoy that. But this gray, I don't know, it just speaks to me. I really like it. This is a 400D nylon material. It feels amazing. This bag, I don't really know another bag to compare it to. It feels so different than a lot of the other bags. It just feels so nice. All these zippers are weather guard. I am not sure if they're YKK because they have these amazing zipper pulls, which we'll get to in a second. But all of these zippers feel super nice, like they're not gonna get stuck, like they're gonna last, like you're not gonna break them, which can be an issue on a lot of bags. If you get that zipper and you're scared that if you yank that sucker, that it might break or bust or might not be able to compress what you have in there, and that's a big issue. So you don't want cheap feeling zippers, which is why I enjoy companies that either use like YKK or I think these are YKK. Just good zippers that feel nice and that when you rip on them and you tug on them that they feel like they're gonna last. Because that's a big issue because your bag is accessible through zippers 90% of the time unless you have a roll top bag, and even then some of those are zipper access as well. So good zippers, weather guard seals, that's awesome. So let's talk about these zipper pulls. These are just awesome. For one, it's a big old zipper in the back here, which is just awesome as well. You got these awesome, I'm using the word awesome a lot in this review, kind of switch it up. Amazing zipper pulls that you can just put your finger in, they just fit in there nicely. And it just all the way around. All of these zipper pulls, these are a little bit smaller. You kind of see the difference in these two a little bit. Get your finger in this one just feels nice to grab. And then you've got the one at the front, which is just a little guy. It's a wee little guy right here. So all the zipper pulls are super nice. All the zippers are very nice. Weather guard sealed. All right, let's talk about what we always talk about. Handle. Okay, so this is a webbing handle. Try to zoom in on that for you. This is a webbing handle, which if you remember last week in the Topo Designs video, there were webbing handles and they just were the very basic material just kind of stitched together. This is fat. This is fat and thick. This is the same kind of material like a webbing seatbelt type material, but they've stitched it around like foam padding almost. It's so massive and thick. But it feels super nice. Very, very durable when you grab onto that. And then you've got kind of show you on this. You got handles on the side here. They're a little high because of the way these water bottle pockets or these side pockets stick out. But you've got two on the side here that aren't bad. The only issue with these is you can see the bag kind of tilts towards the back. So they're not really good for if you wanted to grab it and carry a briefcase style, because the weight differential, like the balance is a little off. And then, this is nice too, you got a handle at the bottom. So you've got 4 accessible spots to grab this bag. Wherever you put it, in the upper bin thing of the airplane, the back of your taxi or your car, or in your closet or wherever, you've got 4 easy spots to grab this bag. And that's awesome. All right, let's talk about the logo. Peak Design logo right here. Minimal, just says Peak Design. I like the brown leather just kind of slapped on there. Just right there. It's very nice and easy. And you've got another one on the shoulder strap here. It's just their Peak Design logo. Very minimal. Another one up here, but you're not gonna see that while you're wearing it, obviously. Very nice, very minimal. All right, let's talk about one of the features on this bag. This right here. Magnets. What's in here is, oops, these are your accessory straps. And this is if you want to put something on the front of the bag. Clearly I'm not used to using these as much as I probably should be. Crisscross them or however you want. There's 6 different spots on the front of the bag that you can use. And kind of like on the Wandered Provoke.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to pop in the middle of this video. While I was editing, I realized I keep looking over the camera or I'll point to the walls. And the reason for that is because all the way around the walls of my room where I record, I hang up all the bags that I own. So I'll look at them in reference of what I'm talking about, even though you can't see them. I'm not crazy. I'm not looking off in the distance or spacing out. That is the only reason. Just wanted to pop in and clarify that because I feel like I might look a little like a lunatic. Okay, back to the video.
You can put, I don't know, yoga mat, jacket, sweater, something on the front of the bag. You could go side to side. They also sell these extra. But what I like about this feature is if you're like me, or maybe just not someone that always wants to have these out, you don't have to worry about storing them anywhere because they literally just tuck up in here. Just right like that. And I can't really do anything one-handed anymore. And then this magnetic little, which there's a lot of other magnets on this bag, which I'm gonna show you, which is really cool. But this just kind of keeps them nice and sealed up there, which is really nice. So out of the way if you don't want to use them. Thank you, Peak Design. Just a quick note, there are some other straps or access points for those straps on the top. There's a couple on the side here on each side of the bag right there. And I believe, yep, there's 2 on the bottom as well. So you can really do a lot of things with those, and those straps are pretty long if you don't tighten them down. So talk about the straps on this bad boy. This is where the features start to get really cool. Again, this bag is just loaded with cool things, thoughtful things. So you've got a nice little sternum strap right here. Guess who? Just take a guess. If you've seen any of my other videos, take a guess who just came up. Sternum strap is adjustable. You can easily take it off. These feel really nice. I'm gonna go and throw this bad boy on for you so you can kind of get an idea. I am roughly 5'9", a little under, about 165 pounds. Fits on right like that. Hey buddy, how are you? Sternum straps, that's your favorite. Right? I gotta be kind of careful because I don't want to hit my microphone because I've got a new recording system, but it's really easy to adjust. Again, I am roughly 5'9", 5'8"-ish, 165 pounds, and this does not feel heavy. I have this packed out. I think more than what I had my Topo designs from last week packed out. And this is, it feels nice. I love it. I love it a lot. It's very, very comfortable. I don't need the hip straps, and I'm gonna show you those in a second because they did something cool with their hip straps. But it feels nice. It feels like a bag that if you wanted to hike up the Andes because you were using this as a gear hauler, which you can set it up that way, or you were loading it down to get on a plane and you had to stand in line for a long time and you didn't want to put it down, you had to stand here with it. It feels nice. It keeps the weight off of you. The straps are comfortable. The way that the weight is kind of like balanced inside the bag, it's just amazing. I really like the way they designed this harness system. Okay, now with that, I will show you the cool feature, because you're probably like, well, wait, what is going on with where's the hip straps? Well, they were on the bag all along, because, what's this? Secret compartment with magnets. I love that. I just love that it's a quick little bam, and then you got your hip straps. And these hip straps both have, this one has like little, let's see if I can get this a little bit better. This one has little, like, that ring pass-throughs, I guess. And then on this one, you've got a little zippered guy for your zipper stuff. Maybe change or whatever if you're gonna be using this a lot. And then they're really, really easy to fasten. It just clips on. And then if you don't want to use these, you just zoop, bop, bop. Just quick and easy. So you don't have to worry about straps dangling. You don't have a lot of loose straps on this bag because of the way they keep these things, I guess you'd call them, I don't know what you'd call them. The way that they keep the I don't know what they're called, but they're the tie down things, they won't flap around because of the way they're connected through this little loopy system. I don't have the right terminology for this. I'm not qualified. I'm trying to zoom in. So like when you tighten the bag down, you know, this doesn't flap around because it's connected on there. And then the same when you loosen it. So they're really, really nice that way. And then with the hip straps being stowable, and there's not a lot of loose straps on this bag in general, which is a really nice thing. And then lastly, you've got this little guy so you can carry it like this if you wanted to. I wouldn't, because again, this bag is comfortable enough when it's on your back that you don't really need to worry about that kind of stuff. So that takes care of the outside features, straps, handles, and zippers. So with that, what you've all been waiting for, and I know what everyone really wants, they mostly skip to it, I'll show you the inside of the bag. I'll show you, as always, how I run this bag, how I run this setup, and then I will set it up, I'll redo it at how I think Pete had kind of designed this bag. But there's a couple different ways you can run it, and you can be the judge of which one you like better. All right, firstly, our quick access pocket. Boom. It's about this deep. My hand comes up to about my knuckles. It's felt lined, so I, as always, keep my broken Ray-Bans in there because they're the only sunglasses I had and I broke them because I'm really mad because they were expensive and I like them. It's a nice felt line or fleeced line. It feels really good. It's a good pocket for sunglasses. It's a great pocket for sunglasses, actually. So that's it. That's just a quick access pocket, about this deep. You can put a lot of stuff in there. It's really nice, really easily accessible. Okay, now I'm gonna open this bag. Actually, I'll show you the sides first. Water bottle pockets on both sides. I keep a notebook in this one because these are really, really deep, and I'm going to show you how deep they are. This is my Camelback Chute water bottle. This thing fits all the way down in there. Snug, secure, doesn't feel like it's coming out anytime soon. And that's a really nice feature on a water bottle. Sometimes you get these pockets that are just mesh. Just little mesh, it's like right here, and your water bottle does this. And you're like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall out while I'm trying to get in the plane. Then I'm gonna turn around and bend over with this turtle shell on my back and try to pick up my water bottle because my water bottle pocket sucks. Not on this bag. Not on most of the bags I've talked about, but not on this bag especially, because this is deep, and that's awesome. I really like that. And you can kind of see there's that handle again without this bulging out. And then these they don't take up a lot of space. They just kind of fold away. So that's awesome. Then you've got, and this is a feature that Peak has on a lot of their bags, the side access flap. You see in there? A little peek, a little sneak peek. They have these on both sides of the bag, and the reason why I like this is the way I run mine is, you know, you're quickly trying to get somewhere, you can just, and then what? My headphones, right there. And then you just zip it back, swing it back over your shoulder. So you've got on both sides of the bag. So if you're a lefty or a righty on how you sling your bags over, I usually sling mine over on my left side because I'm left-handed. So whichever way you want to sling it over, you have access inside the bag, depending on what you have in the water bottle pockets. So, you know, if you have your water bottle in here, it might make it a little bit more difficult, but honestly, it doesn't change it that much. So, you got one on this side and one on this side. While we're on the outside still, this little guy, this wee little zipper, comes all the way up to here. And what's that? It's not a pocket. This is so you can expand this bag out another 5 to 10 liters. So it has that expandability if you want it. Do you ever feel like people just put ability or LY or ABILITY on the end of words, just be like the flexibility, the camera ability. Just put ability on the end of any word, the light ability. It works, it sounds right. Just use it, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so then you got this front pocket. You unzip this. This is how I access my bag, because this is where all of my stuff is going to be. This whole compartment, there's no divider. There is a divider, but I have it down because that's how I run this bag. This is one big just chasm of stuff. So before we dive into what's in there, I will show you they got some organization built into this bag. You've got a nice, like, holy moly fabric in here with some little like spots for pins. Could easily put a pin right there. I would use this because of the mesh for like if you weren't running packing cubes like dirty clothes or something like that, dirty chodes. And then you got another one down here. This is a little bit bigger built-in dimension, kind of flaps out a little bit. Just another little pocket on the front side of the front flap. So with that, I will start, just spin this bag all the way around. This is what I would run on a bigger trip. If I wasn't taking like a very small minimal load out just because I was trying to go quick and easy, if I was going to go somewhere and I really wanted to bring some extra stuff, or it might be cold, or it might be doing something like rock climbing, I need to bring some extra gear or extra clothes or just something like that. If this requires me to bring more, I'm going to use this bag to bring more. So I bring a jacket if I'm going somewhere cold. This is just like a nice little lightweight Columbia jacket. And then got my go-to DOP kit right now is the Boundary Supply Port Kit. I'll put links to all this down below. This is probably my favorite little DOP kit because it's so small and simple and easy, and when you get where you're going, you can just hang it up just like that over wherever you are, and then it's just right there, you don't have to worry about it. So I really like using this DOP kit. Then I showed them on the side. These are my Sennheiser PXC 550 Bluetooth noise canceling headphones. These are my go-to for travel, when I cook, when I edit my videos, literally anything that's not the gym, I use these headphones if I need headphones for it. I'll put a link to these below. These are awesome, and actually on Amazon you can do a payment plan. It's like 50 bucks a month for like 5 or 6 months to get them. So that's awesome if you're in the market for new headphones. Okay, now this is a Peak Design accessory. This is their tech pouch. Now normally I would run a much smaller tech pouch, the Peak Design Field Pouch, which I mentioned in all my other videos because it's smaller. But I wanted to show you this based off the fact that we're doing the video of this bag. This tech pouch allows you to bring so much stuff. It's got a little zipper on the back, so you put your passport or your phone if you were just carrying this around, you know, in your like a day pack or whatever, on the back. But then if you open up this main one, right, I'm gonna try to show you this. That is just a lot of space. I tried to find stuff in my room that I can just throw in here that I might take, but the truth is, I really don't take that much when it comes to techie stuff. I brought my extra pair of headphones, because in this trip, let's just hypothetically say I'm gonna find a gym for 7 days or whatever and go to the gym. So these would be my gym headphones. So I would bring those, my hard drive for my computer, a spare portable charger. I brought an extra aux cord. Here's a travel tip for you. If you're going somewhere and you are gonna rent a car, right? Always bring an aux cord, because sometimes the Bluetooth features trying to link up to a car and sync to it and everything can be a pain in the ass. So I always bring an extra aux cord. That way, you and your partner don't have to fight over who gets control, because you have an aux cord, and it makes it 10 times easier to play music or podcast, whatever you want to listen to, when you're into your car. There's a little tip for you. And then I just honestly threw like a couple splitters and an iPhone charger and 2 power bricks. That's all I could find to put in here. But that's not the point. The point is not what I would bring. The point is this is perfect for someone that has a lot of tech oh my god, I just found a camera card. I really could have used this last week when I had to go buy a new one. That sucks. Ignore that. Then you've got a little spot in here, a little zipper pouch in the main compartment. I mean, there is tons of spots on this thing. And if you go to the Kitt Design website, I'll link this below. Click on it. There's pictures that obviously you can probably see better than me zooming in on it. Just great organization, incredible pouch. If you're a tech person or even like an art person, if you're into a lot of art, this is perfect. You can put a lot of pens and pencils and art supplies in here. So it's really good for that kind of stuff if you're gonna bring a lot of tech pouch. So Kitt Design, awesome. They also have a wash pouch that's similar to this. I'm trying really hard to get my hands on for a Adopt Kit video down the road. It's awesome. It's really nice. And it's the only thing about this is it is a brick. So you will have this big brick sitting in your bag as compared to like the fuel pouch is a little bit thinner. But for some of us, this is what you need. So you're willing to sacrifice some of that space so you can bring a bigger tech pouch or wash Adopt Kit or, you know, a shoe pouch or whatever you may need. And speaking of shoes, these are just getting more and more filthy by the day. I always bring my packable SUAVS shoes. These are amazing, best shoes you can get for travel. I will link those below as well. Love those guys, love those shoes. And then all I have left is my Kitt Design packing cube. This is the big one, great material by the way. Only gotta shout that out. This is holding my pants and shirts. Just pants and shirts. 3 pairs of pants, 5 pairs of shirts. It's a lot actually. And one of those pairs of pants is the LIVSN Design wax canvas text pack pouch pants that I did a video on. Check that video out. Version 2 coming soon on Kickstarter. Gotta get your hands on them while you can because they're amazing. And this holds, like I said, the bulk of my main clothes. And then I bring a little secondary tech pouch. This is my Nomatic packing cube. This has underwear, socks, and gym shorts, and a couple, like a workout shirt or 2. Really compact down. And that is it for clothes. And that fits all in this massive compartment. I mean, look at that. Now, what you might be thinking is, wow, that's a lot of space, but I don't really carry that much. How on earth would I make that happen? What is this? And edit this video to make it look like I'm not stupid. Don't forget to edit me singing this part out, otherwise I'll look even stupider. Ah, easy peasy. This has extra organization bits on it. So ignore that because there's, you'll see. But this has this part right here and another little mesh part up here. And this is the thing about this bag. So this is the front part. So if you wanted to keep some stuff separate. Now I could, instead of doing it as just one big chasm like I did, I can put my Kitt Design tech pouch and my boundary Adopt Kit in here and put my packing cubes and jacket, or I can even put my jacket, no, it won't fit, in the main compartment, and then it's separated. But because it doesn't really matter, I would just keep it as one big compartment. But if you wanted to use this for other things, like keeping gear or stuff separate, this is perfect for that. But one thing to note, and this is very important, is the way this bag expands, the expansion that I showed you, it only expands out this front compartment. So if you run it where it's separated like this, you're only getting expansion in this compartment. If you run it where this is down, you get the expansion for the whole thing. So keep that in mind when you're packing this out. If you want to expand it for more room, and you have this divider up, it limits you. Put the divider down, unlimited space, except for what's available. So not unlimited space, sort of unlimited, not even close. 45 liters or 50, depending if you expand it or not. Here we go. So that is the massive inside of this compartment. And the last thing is the tech/laptop pouch. This is a 13-inch MacBook Pro. Fits in there nicely. It's very, very deep. You can see in there kinda. And there is a tablet sleeve in front that's separated by a Velcro bit. And that is it for the laptop sleeve. And the last thing to note, because I forgot about it when we were talking on the back, because it's so small, there is a spot barely big enough for a finger for an ID card right here. Not a passport, definitely wouldn't fit a passport in there. Just for an ID card. And then there is zippers on the back of the water bottle pockets for passport. I forgot to mention those because I forgot that they were there. I'm not gonna lie to you, because I don't really use that kind of stuff, but that's that. Okay, in a nutshell, that's all the nooks and crannies. How I run the bag is just as one big compartment, and if I need to expand it out, I do. Or you can run it with that divider in the middle and use the organization bits that are built in. Overall, this thing is perfect for a bigger trip. We need to take a little bit more stuff. And I honestly, if I didn't expand this out, I could have expanded this out and I could have brought more. I could have brought a lot more, honestly, because these aren't even uncompressed. These are compressed, so I can unzip these. I could bring more clothes, I could bring more accessories, I could bring a lot more stuff if I really wanted to. I just don't. But this bag is perfect for one bag travel. I think this will settle and solve a lot of needs that a lot of people have when it comes to a very simple, easy to use, fine-tuned travel bag. This is perfect for a lot of different people. There are accessories that Peak Design offers. Small, medium, and large packing cubes. The large is as big as this entire bag, so if you were gonna use it as like a drone kit, or if you were a massive photographer, I would personally go with the small camera cube just to take like a camera and a lens. They also have the adopt kit like I mentioned, the tech pouch, they have a shoe pouch. They have a couple other accessories on their page that are integrated to be used with this bag, and their new travel duffel bags, which hopefully I'll get my hands on one of those soon and do a review on those as well. So, like I said, in a nutshell, this is the Peak Design 45-liter travel bag backpack. If you have any questions that I did not answer while I was doing this review, put them in the comments below. I'll do my best. If you need extra pictures or videos, just let me know. You can email me. I'll email you back with some extra videos and photos, whatever you guys need to see more of this bag. If you want to see it more in function, anything like that, you just let me know. I'm here to help you. So thank you for tuning in every Monday at 2 p.m. Central. That's not right. I'm not on live TV. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that jazz. Check out Peak Design and all their wonderful products. And I will see you guys next week with another review.